Shalom. Shalom, giving all praises, all glory, all honors unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to 144,000, the hopeful elect. It's back with another video real quick. And this here, I just want to say, watch out for these strange comments. Watch out for these weird brothers, weird bots, weird agents on the comment boards. This is going around, and brothers had went live, and this is just an image here, but apparently you got these bots or agents or whatever is putting up the Arabic language from brothers' comment boards, looking to for what we believe or perceive for it to be pretty much trying to tie this truth, this ministry to Islam. And this has been done before. There was an account by the apostles said, back during at the time they had the school, going back to 2001, there was a point where the school got 1 second. Well, there was a point where some of the brothers that were at the school that the apostles had in Connecticut years ago, they got locked up, and I believe they said that they were trying to tie them into what happened with 9/11, and I believe the Apostle Bar, one of the apostles, said that the school had the Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, and they tried to tie in the school and the ancient Hebrew and the brothers to the attacks, and they pretty much tried to tie them into to Islam, which when you look at the ancient Hebrew and you look at the Arabic text, as you can see here, it looks nothing like the ancient Hebrew. They're two different written languages. Although the Arabic does break down and go back to the Hebrew, if some words even spoken, sound like the Hebrew, but the written language itself is different from the Paleo-Hebrew. But this is just, something to keep an eye out on. Comments that have the Arabic language, it hasn't been done before. And then you just recently had this guy pop up, this agent pop up, with this flag that looks like the Muslim Brotherhood flag, but he tweaked it to add in, the Israelites, adding in the name of Yahweh Shai, Army of Yahweh Shai. And it just looks, it just screams, Esau's agenda, it screams agent. So this is something to watch out for. They've done this before to try to tie in Islam with the Israelites. And we have nothing to do with that religion. We come out of the Holy Bible. So let me put that disclaimer out there. We have no ties to the religion of Islam. We don't. Now, the IUIC, years back, they had their 501c3 tied to the religion of Islam as far as their registration for their 501c3, and this was years ago, all right? So I can't say that it's tied like that now. But just check to see if check your comment boards, check your lives. There's moderators on these lives. And anytime you see anything like this pop up, delete it, get that comment out of there. But what I did was, with this comment, I was able to translate it. And well, I'll just show it here, right? So you can check these things out, okay? And this is pretty much what it says. So, terrifying opponents. Not sure what that means. But watch out for these foreign languages and these different people, these different signs coming on your comment boards, because, they want to tie us in to make this truth look bad any kind of way. Okay, so this is just another addition to the spirit that's going out of being vigilant, of being aware of spies, agents, being aware of, making this ministry look evil. Because one prophecy that also has to come to pass that Yahweh Shai mentioned when he spoke to the disciples was that they shall persecute us for teaching the truth. Okay, so there's these weird comments popping up, so watch out for that. I'm gonna get a scripture, because we're not tied to any other religion. We're tied to the scriptures. We're tied to the Bible and the truth of the Bible. All right. 2 Corinthians 6:14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, which if you have, someone that believes in Islam or a Muslim and they're trying to have fellowship with brothers or try to tie themselves into the Israelites, we don't have any fellowship with those that don't believe in what we believe. Okay? Now, Arabic is a language. It's not necessarily a Muslim language. It's the language that the people in the Middle East speak, Arabs speak. So I will say that it is just a language. But we have to be vigilant in the times we're in and the things that have happened recently, especially with what is going on over there in the Middle East with Israel, Gaza, Hamas, Iran. Okay. War is getting hot over there. So we got to pay attention. So it says, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? And what concord hath Hamashiach Yahushai with Belial, or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? Which infidel means no faith, and they are not a part of our faith. Okay? And what agreement hath the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. Right, we Israelites, we are the Lord's people. As the Most High said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. So we have nothing to do with Islam or as far as believing in that religion. Okay, even though you do have Israelites scattered around the world, but you got to be careful, and that's why I translated it, because you never know what they're putting on your comment boards, what they're trying to say. This is a questionable comment, but hey, we got to pay attention. We got to pay attention. All right. So that's it on that. Let me see. Any other scriptures? Nothing. Well, yeah, just in case other comments rise up and they say something that might try to, make the ministry look evil, which like the prophecy said, it has to come, but we have to be aware. So, just dealing with false witnesses. I'll mention what it says about Yahweh Shai, Matthew 26:60, but found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came two false witnesses, because they couldn't find anything on Yahweh Shai and what he was teaching. So they had to make up lies. And this is what Esau does. He likes to make up lies about this truth. And he'll, try to tie us in with his enemies that he's fighting out there, in the world. Okay? So this is a prayer from the book of Psalms 27:12. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. So we don't want to be delivered up into this. And when these things do happen, because the persecution must come, we leave it up to Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai. Psalms 35:11. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not. And we don't know nothing about this, man. We Israelites, we especially here at GMS, we have nothing to do with, Islam or Arabic, as far as, being tied to that religion, okay? We have nothing to do with that. We know nothing of it, all right? But that's the point. Just watch out for this stuff. There's already evil being spoken against brothers in this truth. So, continue to stay vigilant. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture and then I'll close out. All right. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right? Whom resist steadfast in the faith of Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So with that, I say shalom.